Go ahead.
This is Psalms chapter 44, verse 4. Thou art my king, O power. Command deliverance for Jacob. Through thee will we push down our enemies. Through thy name will we tread them under that rise up against us. For I will not trust in my bow.
That's what these other nations do. They trust in their bow. Weaponry. See? Carnal weaponry. See? That's what them Hamites gonna be doing. They're gonna be fighting with their carnal weapons, man, to try to deliver themselves, man, from up under Esau, man. See? In the oppression of Esau, man, to try to keep their resources, man. See? Go ahead. By using other Edomite nations to help them. No, man. The Negro Latinos and Native Americans leaning on YAHAWASHI, and we ain't trusting in that carnal weaponry that the Most High blessed Esau Edom with on the left-hand side, man. We ain't going that route. We're waiting on the spiritual power. Go ahead.
It says, neither shall my sword save me.
On it.
But thou hast saved us from our enemies and hast put them to shame that hate us.
Woo! Man, so that's it on that, my brother. So, that's it on that particular more. Okay, go ahead.
It says, in the Most High we boast all the day long and praise thy name forever.
Oh, man, YAHAWASHI now was shot. See, we ain't gonna give credit to ourselves, man. We're gonna give credit to the Heavenly Father and His Son, man. You see? That's what we gonna do, man. You know? But what I wanna do is I wanna play some more of this video. I wanna play some more of this video for y'all. What I say, 6:30?
Yes.
Let's see here, 6:30. And then we're gonna go. We're gonna jump around some more. Oh! Yeah, I know. Let me see something. Let me get there. Now remember, this the Eritrean president that's over there in Africa, right? Talking to them Russians, right? And you see them all lined up and listening to what he's saying concerning the hegemony of NATO, which the head of NATO is America. I said 6:30. Let me put it like that. I'll put it like at 6:20. Oh, let me go back. Hold on, let me go back. I'll put it like at 6:20. Boom. Yeah.
Deal with Russia and then next move to China. How can they deal with everybody? How do they contain us? Imagine this tiny Eritrea is being contained by them. We are being punished with their sanctions every time. We have to be punished because we are not bowing. We are not bound to their conditionalities. We are a very small threat. We are not even a threat to them. But they have to contain us. Sanctions, conflict here, conflict there. No. I think we need to strategize. And I say Russia will have to lead this strategy. Russia will have to design a plan on facing this declared war. Not only on Russia, but it's a global war. And everybody should come and join Russia on this strategy. The sooner the better. The easier way we can control this hegemonistic strategy and frustrate that strategy, we give peace. Development will come. Nobody is going to bother us. Nobody is going to bully everybody. Sanction, bully, defamation, demonize. psychological warfare, sanctions. We need a strategy, an alternative strategy for this hegemonistic declaration of war. And every event, bilateral, multilateral, will have to adopt this strategy. And that's why I said during my intervention, Russia should design a strategy. It's not because Russia will have to do everything. We can make our contributions. It's a matter of ideas. How do we face this hegemonistic strategy so that we can implement bilateral programs, technology, industrialization, agriculture, energy, water management, services, tourism, life, how do we do that? Now, and we have to take this into a historical context. This is a continuation of the classical slavery. After slavery came colonialism. Slavery was exterminating populations, exterminating 9 million in the Congo, exterminating the Red Indians in North America, in Canada, exterminating indigenous population and grabbing their land, controlling. And when they control land, they have to take slaves from Africa for their cotton plantation in the United States. That was slavery. Continues to be slavery as is. And then industrialization came. When industrialization comes up, it's a matter of grabbing other resources, a continuation of slavery under a different form. Colonialism came. They had to colonize land so that they grab land, they control labor, they enslave everybody. Neocolonialism was there. The Cold War, Russia was the hope for the people of the world when the Soviet Union was there. Unfortunately, leaders in the Soviet Union made their mistakes to see the collapse of the Soviet Union, which was a historic tragedy. As you've at one point mentioned, that was a historic strategy. In the course of the history of humanity, that was a catastrophe. And that was one of the reasons that encouraged people like Fukuyama, Huntington to design their strategy of hegemony. Because the Soviet Union collapsed, the Soviet Union disintegrated them, they felt they can control the world for the coming 50 years or 100 years without anyone challenging them. And that was when this hegemonistic fantasia was developed. Hegemonize. We have seen what they have done the last 30 years. It's a continuation of the same ideology of slavery, colonialism, neocolonialism, then hegemony. The world will have to get out of this state of affair. We are at a crossroads. We believe we are in a transition to a new world order. How do we design a new world order? How can we possibly strategize? How do we mobilize resources? How do we make people aware everywhere that this threat is there for them? And then to get out of this so that they can enjoy their liberty, their freedom, their development without this hegemonistic idea. So I think this issue will have to be exhaustively addressed, and we need to come up with concrete plans. We will be making our modest contribution. But we have the idea that this, say, the Russia-Africa partnership is one part of the bigger global partnership that will have to be developed. And Russia will have to take the lead because Russia has been targeted and is still targeted. They might dream of using the war in Ukraine now to weaken Russia and probably dream about the same event happening. The collapse of Russia will be a big advantage for them. It's a dream. They're now spending trillions and trillions by printing money to run the show in Ukraine. This will have to end at one point in time, and we need to look beyond that. Our bilateral partnership is based on our understanding on this historic mission of Russia. Russia has a historic mission to play on behalf of everybody in the world. I can say who is the leader of this show. Mr. Vladimir Putin is the leader of the show. Because of the leader of this show, Mr. Vladimir Putin is the leader of the show. Because of time, because of the challenge that we have. And Russia should take that. I'm not flattering anyone. I'm not doing any favor to you. I say this is a global challenge, and we have to this global challenge by identifying the role of each and every one of us in the whole story. Economic programs, energy, water, infrastructure, name it. Not the easiest thing one can ever imagine. We'll have a strategy, we'll define the goals and objectives. Once we have a strategy put in place, we'll have detailed plans on each and every sector, each and every industry. We'll mobilize resources for implementing those programs. And we will see that implementing those programs will change the life of everybody.
What I wanted y'all to hear, man, that's enough. There's some more on it, man, but, you know, for time's sake, there's some more on it, but I believe that y'all got enough to where any brother that watched that part uplift their spirit, because that's the most high human spirit on which I know that you got our people, meaning the Israelites, in the land of Africa. I know that, you know, but that land belongs to them Hamites, and I know our people in that land. But to hear the Eritrean president talk the way he talking, that's prophecy, man. That's prophecy, man. That's prophecy, man. Them Africans over there are standing up, man, against the hegemony of NATO, which is led by America, man. You see? So what I want to do is get Micah chapter 2, verse 1 and verse 2. And then we're going to go into the different translations on verse 2.
All right. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to this.
Jake and Esau image too. See? See, Jake want to hang his face out the window like a dog, but two persons tearing Jake ass up. See? Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
Yeah, the elites. Because they behind all this, man. The banking elites, man. They behind all this. See? Go ahead.
And they covet fields, take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
So that's what they did to us, and that's what they doing to these other nations outside of the nation of Israel, man. Okay? That's what they did to us, and that's what they doing to these other nations outside of the nation of Israel. And that's why the Negro Latinos and Native Americans as a nation is in the condition that they in, man. Esau robbing us, man. We in slavery, man. We prisoners of war, man. Okay? If they ain't told you, we prisoners of war, man.
All right, this is Micah chapter 2, verse 2, and this is the Bible Hub, and this is the New International Version. It says, they covet fields and seize them, and houses and take them. They defraud people of their homes. They rob them of their inheritance.
Man, that's Esau. He knows for robbing. He knows for robbing. That's what friends been doing over there. In the land of Nigeria, man. He knows for robbing, man. You see that? Hey man, they when they got a hold of our land, man, over there in Jerusalem. Man, you think they ain't dig up the ground and look for them artifacts and look for treasures, man? They done it, man. They robbed us for all of it, man. And then when certain things was exposed to identify truly who the people are that belong in that land, they said, oh, we can't show this to them.
Just like a lot of the churches, a lot of them old churches that they have,
Yeah.
they built them on top of Israelite burial grounds.
Yeah. But like I was saying, over in Jerusalem, they, you know what I'm saying, they digging up the ground and certain stuff. And like I was saying, they dug up certain things and they said, oh, we can't show this to you. No, wait, we gotta hide this. See? Because they reveal too much information and it's contrary to their false narrative. See? Go ahead.
This is the New Living Translation. It says, when you want a piece of land, you find a way to seize it.
See? That's America. NATO. See? They find a way to seize it, man.
It says, when you want someone's house, you take it by fraud and violence.
See? Send the military in, man. Give them debt, fake money, right? The Federal Reserve note, and we gonna take their resources, which is real money. Go ahead, bro.
It says, you cheat a man of his property, stealing his family's inheritance.
That's Esau, man. Like he did us, man. Stole our land and said it was his. Said he belonged in that land. Stole our land, Jerusalem, and said it was his. And by him ruling, he put up all Edomite artifacts all over the world. Big statues of Caesar Borgia down there in South America. Caesar Borgia down there in South America, big statue. And the world is in his hand when it's supposed to be in the hand of the Israelites, because the Israelites are supposed to inherit it. See? The nigga like to know the Native American. Go ahead, bro.
This is the English Standard Version. They covet fields and seize them, and houses and take them away. They oppress a man and his house, a man and his inheritance.
Yep.
This is the Amplified Bible. It says they covet fields and seize them, and houses and take them away. They oppress and rob a man of his house, a man and his inheritance.
Yep.
And this is the Christian Standard Bible. It says they covet fields and seize them. They also take houses. They deprive a man of his home, a person of his inheritance.
See? That's Esau. The devil that the Bible speaks of. That's what they do. Go ahead. Those Christians.
Yeah.
Okay. What I want now is Sirach 10 and 7. Sirach 10 and 7. Then we're going to jump to the big one.
All right, this is Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 10, verse 7. It said, pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and both do one commit iniquity. Keep on.
Yep.
Verse 8, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
So you're going to lose your power, Esau. Are you govern the world with your fraud and your violence? You're going to lose your power in the earth, man. You see? Start from the top and read that for me again.
All right, this is Sirach, chapter 10, verse 7. Pride is hateful before the Most High in man.
That's what they push over here, proud to be American. When that flag is the bloodiest terroristic flag on the earth. Go ahead.
And by both do one commit iniquity because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Yep. There you go. All right.